Hey everyone, Aerosounds here. Today I've got a really cool deck to share with you. It's called the C'thun Druid deck. So we've all seen C'thun Druid before. C'thun's an old card, but I've always loved playing with it. So I wanted to make a deck that would fit into the meta right now. So this one I think works really well. It's the start of the season, so I was only playing at lower ranks, but I will be trying it, and I think it's got potential to be able to be quite a strong deck. So the way it works is you have the standard C'thun cards in, and you can build up your C'thun. So I've got Crazed Worshipper. I think that's not the best C'thun card, but it works well in this deck because it's nice to have taunts to be able to survive in the game, because it's quite an aggressive meta at the moment. So being able to survive until you can play your C'thun is quite good. Then you've got Disciple of C'thun. I've also got one C'thun's Chosen in there and the Twilight Elder. But really what works really well with Druid is the Dark Arakoa, which really is a very strong card. It gives C'thun +3/+3 and it's a 5/7 with taunt, so that's really good. But the main twist with this deck is that it's a Spiteful Summoner deck. So I've played a couple of these Spiteful Summoner decks before, and it is so strong because it reveals a spell from your deck and summons a random minion with the same cost. So being able to do this on turn 6 is incredible, and I've only got one spell in the whole deck, and that is Ultimate Infestation. So as long as you haven't drawn them, on turn 6 you play your summoner and you will definitely summon a 10-drop, and the amount of games you can win just off of that combo is crazy. And what makes it doubly good is the fact that I'm playing Druid class, which means that you can ramp, so you can play this even earlier than turn 6. So if you have the coin, that's one turn earlier, and then of course I've got 2 Mire Keepers and also a Greedy Sprite in the deck, and so if you get empty mana crystals, you can sometimes play it on turn 4 or turn 5, and it really is difficult for the opponent to deal with. Most of the 10 drops are really strong. I think the weakest ones are N'Zoth and Yogg-Saron, which are 7/5s, aren't they, or 5/7? So those stats are weak, but you can get Yasiraj, for example, which will then pull more minions out of your deck. So it's really strong. So a lot of the games you don't even need C'thun, but it's just another win condition. Now, because I couldn't put any other spells in it apart from Ultimate Infestation, I decided to make this also a Keleseth deck. So that is potentially a little bit greedy, but there's so many minions in the deck that if you get Keleseth in your early game, it really makes a huge difference, especially to your Arakoas and Worships. That just makes some strong taunts, and it really can help to improve the game. Of course, I've got 2 Corridor Creepers in there. It's such a strong card at the moment, and you can get a lot of value from it. Tech cards, I've put the U's in mostly for the Warlock, getting rid of Skull of Manari. Some people are playing the Mage weapon as well, so that can be quite useful. Also, I wanted to put 2 Spellbreakers in. There are a lot of big minions and combos going, and if you can Spellbreaker the right minions, such as the Cabal Lackey or a Void Lord, the Carnivorous Cube, it can be really strong for you. So I've put 2 of them in there. Also, not 100% necessary, but I decided to put a Skulking Geist in. That really helps against Jade Druid, obviously, destroys all of the 1-cost spells, and because I haven't got any 1-cost spells, it kind of made sense to put it in there. Also, buffing it with Prince Keleseth makes it a bit more of a palatable card to pay for 6 mana. So I actually had a lot of fun with this deck, guys, so I hope you do too. Let me know in the comments what you think, and leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Okay, thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video.
My beloved Tyrande.
This will be quite an interesting game. Keep 1 Mire Keeper. Okay. Didn't want you, C'thun, but we actually haven't got many good cards at all. Greedy Sprite. Hopefully it kills it this turn. You can go Mire Keeper. Probably won't though. Or is he trying to silence it maybe? I mean, that is fine. That's really not. But I've got so many better cards for him to silence, like my taunts. It does slow me down, so fair play. But depending on what card or deck he's playing, it might have been a really good play by him. But I've got so many good taunts that. Okay. I'll play a Malfurion with 2 poisonous. Oh, Summoner. No, that's going. Now, he hasn't played a Shadowwood Death yet, so. Perfect. That's really good. So now, whenever I play C'thun cards, that'll get buffed. So next time if I play this, that'll go up by 3+3. Doesn't look like it.
Is someone injured?
Wow. Okay.
The ancient one calls.
Nice little buff there. Okay. I should have seen that actually. That's a shame. I think this is fine. If next turn I can play either Ultimate Infestation or 14/14 C'thun, I mean we could quite easily have lethal. He's likely to be able to kill a couple of these off. Looks like he might kill them all off. Circle of Healing and then. Okay. Anyway. 1822, he's got 7. Yeah, that'll do. Well played. Good game.
Malfurion versus Malfurion. I must protect the wild. Nature must be preserved.
Okay, so I don't think we want any of these in our opening hand. Oh, amazing, Keliseth. I wonder if this is Jade Druid. Shame, that would have been a good one to buff. Okay. The use is pretty useless in this matchup, so I'll just play that next turn. Or maybe a defender, we'll see. Ah, that's a bad draw. Yeah, he's not going to be playing Twig of the World Tree. Nobody plays that. Okay. He's ramping into something, which is bad for us. Okay. Oh man. 2 nourishes in a row. Okay, so he's obviously got ultimate infestation next turn. Now what I'm afraid of is spreading plague, to be honest. Psychotron's quite good. Crypt Lord's really good too. Let's go Psychotron. Unfortunately, he's only got 2 cards. If he hasn't got Ultimate Infestation, it's great, but I think he has. So, in which case, we're in a bit of trouble. Maybe that means he's got Spreading Plague. No? We're not really getting what we want right now. Okay. Vecla's good. And I should definitely trade there in the case of Spreading Plague. Yeah. Okay, well that's not too bad. I'm wondering whether it's worth silencing one. Probably not. Maybe if it gives him 1 attack, maybe that's worth it. Oh, come on. Alright, I think I'm playing these 2 then.
Your magic shall not save you.
So much pain. C'thun.
That's a real pain. No! Okay, we need Spiteful Summoner, I think. Or C'thun. I'll probably play C'thun as well. That is not what I wanted. Okay. Also, my trades really aren't working here. We've got Ultimate Infestation next turn. No, can't do that. Can't do that. Okay, that worked really well for us actually. He had to trade in a lot. So now I can Ultimate Infestation that. And then trade there. My Geist would be nice as well to get rid of some of his Jade cards. Oh, God. Right, we're not going to get our Spiteful Summoners off, which is a shame. Ah, just 1 card too late. Okay, I'm tempted to go with Malfurion. No, not Malfurion. Let's play these 2.
Do you hear its call?
The ancient one calls.
Yeah, I'll keep the 5/3 around.
Listen close.
We've got a huge C'thun, which is going to do quite a lot of damage because Druid doesn't usually have a single target removal. I'd love to silence that actually. Ah. Alright, we're going to get a free Corridor Creeper. Which may or may not be bad, depending on... I think I played a Stonehill behind 2 poisonous spiders with the Corridor Creeper. Definitely the Dark Aerosounds. Now, what would be a real shame is if he's got Spreading Plague. It's almost like a requirement that C'thun has to be at the bottom of the deck. Oh, I also need my Skulking Geist to get rid of those. Okay, there's the Geist. I do need to kill that. Unfortunately, he's going to have a free trade into my Dark Aerosounds.
Death is eternal. Turn is not.
Maybe I'll just play Geist. I'm taking 12 damage. What did we get? Yeah, so we destroyed all his Jade Idols. Ah, he's given up on us, which sucks. Rage quit. Oh, he did play. What was he doing? He's got Ysera in his deck. Oh, come on. Where is my C'thun? Come on. Unfortunately, I can't kill Ysera, so he's going to get some good value out of that. There he is. I'm going to burn a card, but that's not too bad.
Death is eternal.
Maybe I could have played that better. But we've got a Spellbreaker now. That was a bad move for him. I mean, we can make our C'thun so much bigger. And I think I probably should. I think I should play the Aerosounds. I don't think I should play C'thun this turn because... How much has he got? I've got 20 attack. And he's got 12, 19. So it's not going to clear all them off. I think silencing his Ysera is a good plan.
Your magic shall not save you.
Then we play the 6/8 Aerosounds.
The ancient one.
Then we play C'thun next turn, perhaps. What? He's run out of cards now. Okay. That's good. I'll play C'thun now.
Almost out of cards.
I think that's right. Yeah. Come on. Yes. See, there's not much you can do against C'thun, I don't think. Yeah. Okay, so I should start gaining armor now. I'll definitely do this.
The ancient one calls.
I can see.
Masterful.
Malfurion versus C'thun. I will fight with honor.
I must protect the wild.
That's actually a pretty good hand, although we are playing Paladin, which is probably aggro Paladin, in which case I would prefer to get my Stonehill Defenders, my Ooze, Disciple of C'thun. I'll keep the Minekeeper though. It's not great. Okay, Disciple of C'thun.
The light dims, but we fight.
Hopefully she's not got two of these to
The
start with.
light dims, but we fight.
Yep. Knew it. I may be using this too. Well, if I get to turn 4, then I can either 4 and gain an empty crystal into that. Okay, well, we'll Disciple of C'thun on there. Oh, we got a summoner. Okay, that's alright. It's only 2 cards, right? 3 mana draw 2 cards is not very good for them at this stage. Yeah, because this is going so well.
The land serves me.
Gain the empty mana crystal. Because being able to go to this into that is going to be really into that. It's going to be really rough for him.
Reporting for duty.
Potentially I should play the Aerosounds first, but nah.
Pinch of death cup, heal of soup.
Alright, let's get Yasiraj.
Feel my wrath.
Job done.
Okay, that's fine. But next time we can play the Aerosounds and then turn after the Twin Emperor Vexler, and there's not a lot that a Paladin can do. Yep.
Ancient one.
Victory is yours. Well played.
Yep, he would never have got to that. So that really shows the advantage of if you can get your summoner out. We got it out on turn 5 because of the extra mana crystal. But if you do manage to get it on turn 5 or 6, it can be too powerful for some decks.